in the month of December, and we're talking about various forms of body modifications and specifically talking about piercing. This week, we're going to focus on a piercing well known as a Prince Albert. In one documentation, it's assumed that Prince Albert has its name associated with the Prince Consort of Queen Victoria in 1800. What was believed that Prince Albert has got Peyronie's disease. In order to straighten his penis, he needed this a ring connected to a chain to straighten his penis. There's a second report that actually highlighted that this was a fashion in the 1800s where Prince Albert has to wear this as a form of accessories. But more recently, many historians actually disputed that and said there's no mention in court document of Prince Albert having such ornaments. In fact, Prince Albert apparently is not that way inclined with his genitals or sexual behavior, and therefore many people actually believe that this is fabricated in the 60s and 70s by some Hollywood piercer. But regardless of what it is, the origin, however, we need to dwell into the benefit and also the risk. Effectively, Prince Albert is a ring that actually is pierced through the urethra down towards the lower part of the penis through the urethra. There's another form of it, it's called reverse Prince Albert, which is in the upper part of the penis, or deep tissue Prince Albert, which goes all the way to the shaft of the penis in the upper part. Ouch. So all these are believed to enhance sexual pleasure for both the wearer and also the sexual partner. In fact, what is believed is that because the penis itself has so much nerve, any ornaments that attach to it can enhance sexual behavior and sexual excitement. And that itself rubs on the vagina and the G-spot may enhance sexual stimulation as well. However, it comes with a price. Obviously, the piercing itself may be painful, and when it's done non-sterilely, it may result in infection, and that can be quite nasty. Apart from that, for someone who has a Prince Albert or any form of piercing, you stand a higher risk of sexually transmitted infection, urinary tract infection. However, in a more serious situation, that itself might even cause injury to the vagina or the anus whenever it catches these tissues. So therefore, for someone who wears it, you really ought to be careful. And in fact, sometimes after the removal, it itself might actually cause something called fistula, might result in urine leaking out the penis, not through one hole, but two separate holes. For the following week, we're going to talk another form of body modification, and this time we're going to cover something quite unique. It's called pearling, or the beading in the genitals. So if you are wondering what are we going to talk about next week, the only way is to stay tuned for next week's Putting Dr. G on the Spot.